Jesus wasn't white. He probably looked like the person TSA would pat down just because at the airport. Jesus probably looked like a member of one of the families who feared for their lives after 9/11. Jesus probably looks like Muhammad, who you called a terrorist in 6th grade. Mary would get her hand swabbed for explosives every time she flew, and she would probably feel targeted by France's anti-hijab laws. The Ethiopian eunuch could have been shot by the police for pulling out his license and registration from his glove compartment. His nephews could have been killed for playing with water guns that were mistaken for real ones, and their fathers' heads held by cops' knees to the pavements. Rahab could have been going to Planned Parenthood to get tested for STDs because she doesn't have insurance, while Christians shout that she'll be burned in hell as a baby killer. But little did they know that God's calling for her life was to be in the lineage of the Messiah. A sex worker in the lineage of Messiah, little did they know that her heart heard the call for Jesus to use her house to protect the spies, while people who are wise in their own eyes watch their righteousness crumble and fall with the wall of Jericho. To the people who say, "In God we trust," you'd cross the street if you ever saw Jesus, because Jesus was not a white savior, but a slaughtered man, who took the form of an Israeli man, whose mission was so much more than war, division, and judgment. He did not come to condemn the world, but to lay down his life for the church. He did not fight wars in human ways, with swords and battle cries. He healed and prayed and wept for people, and that is how they saw the glory of God, not legions of angels building a wall of righteousness and striking down hearts that God is still working on. Adding one nation under God to the Pledge of Allegiance in 1954 does not make this country holy. We throw around God's name so clumsily, it's blasphemy. We're so filled with hypocrisy, but we steamroll through countries in Jesus' name. We trust that if the skin is white as snow, that their whiteness is equal to their righteousness. But we bomb our brothers and sisters in the Middle East who are descendants of the original ministries who changed the world by their faith. When we make skin color and westernization the standard of righteousness, we lose the context of the Bible, and therefore we lose the Bible completely. Sacrifice is swapped for individual rights, unconditional love and listening is on the verge of extinction, and eternity gets shrunk down to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And before long, we will once again lose the very name of God.